Hey guys, hope you're doing amazing today. We're doing really well, thank you. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Carolina Fonseca Jimenez, and I focus on doing children's books that promote love, unity, and peace. And of course, we also interpret dreams because we understand that our subconscious is speaking to us in our dreams, and we use them to better connect with ourselves and to connect with other people. So, okay, thank you so much for watching this video today. And we'll just go ahead and get right into it. So as you know, this past, year and a few months now, we've been interpreting other people's dreams. We've been helping people understand their particular dream language. And we've been having a lot of fun along the way with that. So that's been amazing. Thank you for sending me your dreams. Please keep sending them if you need help with them. Okay, but this week, you guys, I've been working on my particular dreams, and I have been working on my dream journal, okay? What I've been doing is every single day I've been interpreting my dreams, and then what happens is I comprise all of this information into like my weekly message, okay? And I received a very clear message the other night, and I want to make sure to share that with you because as soon as I got it, I'm like, wow, that's a really good message. I think that's something that's worth sharing. And I'm like, well, duh, you have to share it then. Because remember, guys, when we talk about our dreams, remember in the last videos, we're talking about how our ancestors used to share their dreams every morning. They used to wake up and just talk about their dreams with one another because they knew that those experiences in their dreams could help other people, and it can connect you with others with those dreams, right? With your dream stories. So I was just like, well, it's something that I have to share. So, okay. The message I received is 3 parts, okay, while I was interpreting my dream. The first part was to trust in God and in the universe, okay? And for many of you, you believe in God, or you believe in the universe, you believe in a higher source, whatever it is that you believe in, it's totally fine. But the message was that we need to trust in that. And the way that I saw it in the dream was like hands and like the universe. We're going through life, and sometimes we feel like we're alone in a situation, or we feel like we just don't have that support. But in the dream, it was saying that the support is there. Like you are literally being held in this wonderful universe and in this wonderful like energy, right? So letting you know that everything is going to be totally fine, and to trust that the universe and that God got you, okay? That was the first part of the message. I thought that was kind of cool. The second part of the message was really interesting, and this was to accept and to trust your life process. Okay, when we talk about life process, basically it's all the various experiences that we go through, because all of these individual experiences, whether we label them as good experiences or bad experiences, there are experiences, and comprised together, really it's just our life process, and we learn from each one of these different experiences. So in the dream, it was letting us know to trust in them, to trust in the process, and to accept your process, right? Because a lot of the time when we find ourselves in a tough situation, we tend to get stressed, or we tend to get anxious. We allow that energy to come inside because we're not trusting in it. You know, we're not trusting in it for whatever reason. And in the dream, the message was very clear, and that was for us to trust our life process and to accept it, right? And the reason that you're listening to this now is probably because something in this connects with you, okay? Because as we know, nothing just happens because it's a random thing. It all happens because there's a wonderful reason behind it. So this is a great way for us to be able to share that, you know? And I took that message to heart because I know that for me, it can be difficult at times because I'm going through my life process too. And sometimes I'm going through an experience and I'm like, why the heck do I have to go through this experience? Like, this is no fun. This is causing me some kind of anxiety. I don't like it, you know? But again, it reminded me this week that I need to go through it because there's something that I need to learn from that particular experience, you know? And just remembering that is comforting because then you can look at that like experience and do the best that you can, because then you realize, you know, I am going to learn something from this. I am going to grow either spiritually, mentally, emotionally from this situation, just because I know that it's part of my life process, you know? Okay. That's the second part of it. The third part of it was very interesting to me. And this part is to allow others to learn from your life process, right? And the way that I saw this in the dream was, for example, when you're doing something in life and you feel like, oh, I should have done that better. I committed an error here. I looked a certain way in this situation, whatever. Whenever we start saying those things, we have to remember that not only do we have to learn from that process, from that experience, but us being in that situation, what happens? It allows other people around us to actually learn from what's going on with us. For example, have you seen like either a family member or a friend that is going through a really tough situation, and you see their situation, their life process, and you're like, oh my gosh, like I'm learning so much from this person, and yes, I feel bad for what they're going through. I'm learning so much from it though, and now I know how to react if that happens to me, or if it happens to one of my loved ones. And then you even get ideas as to how to help that person. You know what I mean? And I think it's wonderful because a lot of the time we're going through a tough situation in life, and sometimes we would just want to be completely out of it. We're like, why do we have to go through this? But remember, the message is very clear, and that is that we have to allow other people to also learn from that. So whenever you make a mistake or you do something that you don't think is the best, relax. It's totally fine, because not only are you learning from that, but it's allowing other people to learn from that, okay? And in the last message, the reason I say that the last message is interesting was because when I got that message in the dream, I also saw like, okay, you know how we're practicing being more conscious, and we're practicing being more honest with ourselves and with other people, with, being more transparent, okay? I also got this message with that, and that is that you cannot control how other people react to your honesty or your transparency. When we're being honest and when we're being transparent with other people, we're doing it out of love, and we're doing it with respect, right? Excuse me. But even though you're doing it through love and through respect, it doesn't mean that the other person is going to react in a way that you find favorably. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean that they're going to react in a way that you approve of, that you like. They may act in a way that you are kind of shocked by, and you're like, why are you acting like that? I'm just trying to be honest and transparent with you, But remember, that is not our responsibility. Our responsibility is to be honest and to be transparent in a respectful and a loving way. And remember, we cannot control how other people react to that transparency. And that's okay, because remember again that the way that they react, it's just a form of what's going on within them. And remember that we can also learn from that. We can also learn from their particular life process. So let's recap on the message, the 3-part message for this week. And that is to trust in the universe and trust in God, because they're carrying us. We are going to be completely fine. The second part is to accept and to trust in your life process, okay? Because remember that you have got to learn from that particular experience, whatever it may be. And then the third part, the one we just talked about, was allowing other people to learn from your life process. Okay, remember that other people have a lot to learn from you, just like we have a lot to learn from other people. So guys, whenever you have a dream and you understand the message that it's giving you, and you know that it's going to help other people, you should share it, because remember, that is how communities connect. They can connect through dreams. They can connect through that wonderful thing that is delivered in that dream world, right? That message that you get. So please feel free to share those with us. And I want to just close by saying that we will be on the radio station La Grande February 5th, I think at 10 a.m. I'll put some information on it later once I get like a flyer or something. But anyways, guys, let's practice all of that wonderful stuff this week. And what I will be doing is, since I'm having dreams every single night, I'm interpreting my own dreams every single night, but I'm getting them together to get a weekly message that's going to help us continue to be more transparent and to continue to be more loving. So I will continue to be doing that for you all. But if you need help understanding your dream language, or if you need help just interpreting a particular dream, please send it to me via Facebook or WhatsApp, okay? Anyways, guys, have a wonderful week. I send you love, unity, and peace as always, and we will be in touch, okay? Bye, guys.